guys, so today I wanted to make a sort of impromptu video. My kid is crying, obviously. I have no makeup on and this is just gonna be real life. But I wanted to discuss 3 non-toxic baby items that we use at our house every day or once a week. Hold on. Not only are these non-toxic items, but they're non-toxic items that actually save you money, because sometimes you can get all of these non-toxic products and you end up dropping double the price of something that you would normally spend something on. So the first thing is all-purpose cleaner. This is a super common one, but I feel like people often don't get all of the ingredients balanced out right, and so I'm going to show you really quick. So first thing is a spray bottle. I got this spray bottle, but you can use glass spray bottles or really any kind of spray bottle. You can reuse some of your old spray bottles, but I wanted to go ahead and get one, and I got this one from Home Depot, and it's the Zep Professional Sprayer. I like it because it has multiple modes for the spray flow, but our cleaner that we use is 1 part vinegar, white distilled vinegar, to 3 parts water. So this specific bottle holds 25 fluid ounces, or you could probably fill it up a little bit higher, but I just always fill it up to here. So the way that I do it is I fill up my vinegar first, and then I use warm or hot water and mix that in with the vinegar. Sometimes if you're really feeling like you need something that doesn't smell like you're spraying vinegar all over your house, is you can put, now these are kind of they're still non-toxic, but I do have a baby, so some of these are allergens and whatever, so it's really up to you. But you can put some essential oils in there, just a few drops. Or what I like to do is I like to use a fresh cinnamon stick, and I put that in there, and the vinegar kind of breaks that down but gives it a nice cinnamon scent all over the house that doesn't just smell like straight up vinegar. So that is number 1. Again, I think that it's super, super inexpensive. I just buy a large thing of white distilled vinegar and it lasts me for months. I think I bought this one back in the summer and I've not even gotten like a third of the way through with it, just because you don't need that much vinegar. But there are studies that show that vinegar actually does actively kill germs. So I think that this is a winner for sure. So the next product is breast milk. Oh my goodness. Breast milk is God's masterpiece. It is beyond amazing and has so many benefits outside of just feeding your baby with all of the nutrients that it needs. It has so many different properties that are used for general health benefits. Because breast milk makes antibodies for different types of illnesses when the mother is sick or a child is sick, it is so beneficial for treating any kind of illness in your house. So when one of my kids gets sick, I usually get some breast milk, and controversial, but I like to share like a little tablespoon with each kid for them to just take a swig of it, and I think that it boosts their immune system in some way, shape, or form for fighting whatever specific illness is circulating in the house. I like to use just leftover breast milk because I'm exclusively breastfeeding, so I don't naturally keep all of this breast milk just stored up. So I like to keep just leftover stuff, and I'll just maybe do like a little pump after feeding just to have on hand. It is great for diaper rash. I kid you not. Any kind of irritation in the diaper region is so easily remedied because you just put a couple drops there and it's soothing and it helps clear it up super quick. Now I will give you guys a disclaimer that if it's a yeast infection, sometimes because there's sugar in the breast milk, it can often make yeast infections worse. So just be cautious about that if you are going to be using breast milk for that. My daughter has eczema, and I love to give milk baths to my baby, my daughter, when she has eczema flare-ups. And sometimes if I can just notice that her skin is starting to look a little bit irritated, I love to just put a couple drops on that, rub that in, let it sit, and then it's good to go. Pink eye. I used to work at a preschool and we would get pink eye all the time. I would prevent my kids from getting it, and when I got it in both of my eyes one time, literally put a couple drops in my eye of breast milk and it got rid of it. Super, super easy, not painful at all, and it was free because I made it. Same thing, just the same thing as pink eye. Oftentimes, if I get like a sty or any kind of like pimple or blemish on my face, I love to just with breast milk, and I have no issues. It is also super, super great at preventing things like I mentioned, but sometimes when my kids have a bout of allergies or are getting over being sick, ear infections are so common, and I will put a couple drops of breast milk in their ears just to kind of prevent any kind of ear infection, any kind of irritation, and it seems to have worked. So if you're breastfeeding, so the last one, item number 3, is Manzanilla. We use chamomile for a variety of different things. So my 6-month-old right now, he already cut a tooth, but he's getting ready to cut the second one. We love to make some strong chamomile tea, soak a little bit of a washcloth in some chamomile tea, and we'll put it in the freezer, and then he'll gnaw on that, and it's great for those teeth. We love chamomile for everything, for health benefits, for stomach issues, and it's just all around great. So not only do we use Manzanilla for just normal health issues, but sometimes I will put a little bit of chamomile tea diluted with a little bit of water, since my 6-month-old is able to eat now, like normal food. And I'll use that if he has like a stomach ache or he's constipated or anything like that. And it is amazing. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it helps with any of that inflammation in the tummy area. So it's great. Sometimes too, if any of my kids get any allergies, I love to just soak a washcloth, a warm washcloth, in a little bit of that chamomile, and I'll wipe their eyes with it and just soak their eyes, and it seems to help a lot with that inflammation on their eyes, as well as any of that goop and gunk that gets in their eyes from allergies or just from illness. So those are my top 3 baby safe, non-toxic products that save money, don't break the bank. Most of them you already have in your house, and that's just how we use it. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye.